Providence, Rhode Island. You know, the first car was manufactured right in this theater.
It's true. Yeah. This was actually the first theater built in the United States.
Yeah. We're sitting on history tonight, folks, and you get to witness us desecrated with our shenanigans.
I don't want to talk out of school, but all the other drag queens, they said to us, Providence?
We had to fight to be here.
We had to fight to be the entire...
Our hoity-toity, big-shot Hollywood agents were like, you're not going to Providence, young lady.
Yep.
You're too hot.
Right, they were like, you guys are too pretty for Providence.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? And I said, no.
Wait, do you know where she is? Or no?
Ginger Minge, thank you so much. And do you know what she is?
I'm an intriguing woman. Or mysterious lady. Your choice.
Wow, is this people all the way up there tonight? Oh my God, it's sold out.
Okay.
And by the way, I don't mean to shout people out. She made this fucking
I
outfit.
did! Don't pay any mind to the unfinished hem on the slip or its length, but isn't it lovely and ombre effect?
In addition to that, this was made by somebody else. But you could have made this.
I could never have made that.
Yes, you could.
No, look at the craftsmanship. But I have to say, I am shocked. Well, not shocked, but I am pleasantly surprised at how gorgeous you look in red hair.
I feel like I've gone through some personal changes. I feel like Lana Del Rey marrying that guy from the swamp. I just
I almost just fell over into the chair.
I know.
I think that's my cue to sit down.
I also kind of feel lost in drag. Like some drag queens.
These chairs are leather.
Are they really?
These chairs are fucking leather.
What the? Do you guys know what kind of bullshit chairs we normally get? Look at this.
Oh, this is from like,
Wow.
This is from Bob's Discount, huh?
This is huge.
Mama, we eating tonight. Yeah.
This is amazing.
This is
to
big for us. This is really big.
This is really big.
This is also pretty huge.
In addition to this being the first theater, the pioneers used to ride these babies. Okay.
I hope you guys have scotch guarded these lovely leather chairs because, you know, I'm gonna skeet all over them.
Well, this is fun. You know, these chairs are made from a type of leather that is cured. Right here in Providence.
I have a serious question.
What?
How do I sit?
Okay. Well,
Like, I'm being totally honest. Like, give me a lesson or tell me what to do.
well, are you corseted?
I mean, it's on, but it's not really doing anything. Which is, I think, why I'm struggling to like find the right pose because like I feel that it's there, but I realize I forgot to yank it. So it's like
You know what reminds me of? Those like secret wishes, so it's like Halloween costumes that have the witchy corset that doesn't tie.
yeah, and it's not even stiff.
It's not stiff or
It's
anything.
made out of like satin or something. So which joke, honestly,
What we struggle with, we have some imbalances in our relationship. I can't take a bad photo, it's impossible.
yeah.
And our friend over here, as gorgeous as she is in motion, sometimes when it comes to me,
It's true. It's true. Our photo shoots are so fucking crazy because she comes in onto the, like she hits the mark, snap, 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 snap. She's like, okay, I'm done. I don't know what I'm doing ever, and I don't know how to model 17 years into doing drag. I still feel like it's my first time in front of the camera.
and you know, if she can't look good in a picture, is there hope for the people of Providence? I don't think so.
Providence, Rhode Island.
The thing is, the photo shoot starts and you look. Okay, well, I think let me get there.
Like I'm a doll.
Hope you guys don't mind seeing the back of me. What if I turn around? There's just shit down the tights.
Also, is there any air coming out of that fan? Because I need a Beyonce breeze. Hold on.
It's one of those snail fans, but it's so far away.
It's not on, and I have
It
nails.
says,
Somebody help me.
it says,
short nails.
All you need is a lesbian. Everything is possible. I should not have outed her. That was an act of violence. She's not a lesbian. Those pants belong to a Scotsman.
Oh, it's almost a little too sweet.
Oh, wow.
A little too rich. That is
Late at night when all the world can say
girl, you cannot fuck with Enya. Okay, oh yeah.
Sit in the chair.
Okay.
Are we talking about chair modeling?
Well, yes, because I'm going to be spending most of the evening in the chair. And I
Okay.
want to maximize my looking good potential.
Right, okay. I wish Miss Fame was here. Somebody who could really help us, you know, but
Okay.
I think sometimes with these chairs, the strat is to sit on the thing so you don't have to sit all the way down.
So it's a perch.
And sometimes it's a perch, right? And it's always good, I think, to cross the leg, because I feel like a lady with 2 feet on the floor
is weird.
Yeah. To me, it's like, where's she gonna bolt to? You know?
Okay, so just
I
like
think sometimes
this.
at least a little cross of the ankle. Oh, well, no.
You have to keep in mind there is no taper from the knee to the heel. I have cankles, Mama.
Right.
Cankles.
That's where we need the
sturdy
corsets.
ankles. I know. It is like when you have when you know there's something wrong about your body, and and like
They do.
you know it's like an objective fact. You know what I mean? Because you see it every day, and people will like try to be nice and say, "Oh no, you don't." I hate that. I hate that. Like I have cankles, and that's the truth.
Right.
It's okay.
But that's why the people of Providence find us relatable, you know?
How about this?
Ooh, oh, that's nice. Don't you think that's kind of sexy? And you know what else would really give it? Okay, well, instead of holding your arm like a chicken wing, hold it out like this, for a little more shape. Oh, that's very natural. Isn't that gorgeous? Because normally, you guys, if left to her own devices, if we said, all right, we got you a gig with Kohl's, if our agent said, hey, we got you a gig with Kohl's, you have to sell this chair in the photo. Go, model. I swear to God, this person would get...
No. I would do this. A level of excitement hitherto unexperienced.
It's hard. You guys, I'm obsessed. Yes! Doesn't she look great tonight? She does.
Oh my God, these legs that go all the way up.
I was so insecure about wearing the red wig. Before I started makeup, I walked into a room with the wig head and I said, I'm gonna wear this later, and please don't say anything mean to me.
As if I would ever. No, you look beautiful.
Well, if I'm wearing something she doesn't like, I'll walk in and she'll go, oh. And then she'll kind of do this pantomime of like, oh. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
the hairline, and she's like, yeah, you know, so I don't know.
Listen, people, I have to. Are you okay?
Where was the wig?
Oh God.
I didn't glue the whole wig on.
It's Providence. It's the air, thick air here in Providence.
It's the thick air. Well, you know, recently I've been really into this woman modeling. Do you guys follow this woman on TikTok called Camera Pro? No. Okay. She is obviously the pride of where she is a beautiful, young, gorgeous, stylish Asian woman who does this speed modeling.
Like,
Yes.
very impressive. thing?
And last night, I got super high and I believed that I could do it. And
She sure did.
And I still fucking think I can. So what I'm gonna do is this whole middle section here, I want you to pull out your phones. Do it, pull out your phones, girl. Do it, girl. Get that T-Mobile out, girl. And I want you guys to turn on your flashes. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. And you're gonna start taking flash photos, and I'm gonna do the speed modeling, and we're all gonna see what we're gonna see.
We need more flashlights.
And I'm not saying continuous. I'm saying strobe photography. Thank you. Okay, ready?
Wow.
On the count of 3, I'm gonna go model.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, hit it. How does she do it? They said it could be done, and it was great. The better Now, that was great, but if I were to be Tyra Banks for a moment, what that was missing was levels. So I'll demonstrate. Okay?
Give her the flash. Come on, people. Give her the flash. The flash is part of it, for sure. 3, 2, 1. I know, and you know what I don't like? The world has enough current evils that it's not big brain material to watch Top Model now and go, it's actually kind of fucked up. It is. It's also older than most of you, that show, you know what I mean? So, and sometimes it's like, the energy I'm gonna expend today is criticizing Tyra Banks from 1999. Like, I don't know.
You know what though? Listen, I don't advocate girls fighting girls, women pitted against women. However, if you'll allow me a brief moment to shit on a woman, Tyra Banks, when she walked down the runway of the Victoria's Secret fashion show recently. No, so when I saw the clip, I was like, this is how my brain reacted immediately. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, that's too ugly to be BB's Harbonnet. And then I was like, oh, that's an ugly drag queen, like, who's in a terrible outfit, a horrible outfit, like, from 2002. And lo and behold, it was Tyra Banks. And you know why I shared that and I don't feel guilty? Because Mary, do you know how many dozens and dozens of young girls she really, like, just destroyed on that show? I'll just say, she got what she deserved. That outfit was rotten. They did her dirty, Mary.
Michelle Obama says that when they go low,
I go
whatever,
lower.
we do
Yeah.
whatever.
I dig a hole.
When they go low, we serpentine. I don't know. But I do feel, you and I felt the same thing, which is she and I, as you can imagine, our social media is full of cross-dressers, right?
Yes.
Cross-dressing, right? Cross-dressing. So, for less, cross-dressing for less, you know? And when I saw her, my first thought was the boobs, the corset, and I went, oh, one of our colleagues.
Exactly.
I did think that, I did.
And I was like, but which one? And I don't think I think any given drag racer would have looked better than she was.
Oh, wow, damn.
Oh, wait, okay.
Not any given girl. Not any fucking given. I mean, you know, in the wake of, like, we're always like, the drag on Drag Race is so big. She and I was like, we couldn't even compete with that. But you know how many of these whores still like look like absolute fucking shit? That costume was beautifully made, but it's on you, Miss Bang. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's like it's putting the Gucci on a plastic hanger.
Now, okay, so she's too busy, you know, doing her thing to keep up with Drag Race, but I have had the distinct pleasure of watching almost every episode of Global All Stars. Has anybody been watching Global All Stars? I don't care if it's fair. I don't care about that. Alyssa, she won. Alyssa Edwards from Mesquite, Texas, is the Global All Star of the world.
She is.
Is that better than you?
Yeah, it's the. She's well, okay.
So you're like the regional manager and she's the CEO.
She's running for president, and I'm Tammy Baldwin. You know, I'm the scrappy lesbian Midwest. You know, like I still have some political say, but she's like an emperor.
You're like a senator?
Yeah, like I show up at the Christmas party.
Okay. Oh, okay. You show up at the Christmas party?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I think of the politicians as like celebrities where they have like Christmas parties, where like these old fucking Republican celebrities have like one of those cameras that goes around in a circle at a Christmas party where they're like gross ass Mitch McConnell. So gross. I fucking hate that piece of shit. But Mary, can we need to talk about the Mr. ad. Did you see this?
The what? The Mr.
Girl, there's this app, you know, Mr., which I think is like
Oh, it's like Grindr.
No, I think it's like sexual wellness. I think you can get like PrEP delivered to you and stuff.
It's like Postmates for your HIV meds?
It's like PrEP, and I think it's other sexual wellness, don't you know?
It's something gay.
And they aim to make it like over the mail, so the stigma, you know,
Okay,
like you know,
sure,
sure.
discreet packaging.
But one of the commercials is, it's Alyssa doing "This Ain't Texas," but like rewritten lyrics about barebacking. It's really, and you know what? Sometimes marketing just has to make an impact. Consider me impacted. My balls are impacted, bitch.
Mama, I'm telling you, every time that fucking Texas whore steps out onto the runway on All Stars, I scream out loud. Her outfits are so outrageous, but her eye-popping day looks in the workroom, mama, it's like fucking Barney Fife going to Fire Island. It's like so crazy. And she's like bald-headed with like a mesh sequin tight top and like fringy sequin pants. It's crazy.
Love it.
She looks like a psychopath. I love it. Meanwhile, I'm in the workroom with a fucking $3 Target shirt on and no makeup.
Girl,
it's crazy.
Girl.
No makeup, nothing.
Do you know what outfits I brought? Both times I did Drag Race, let me tell you, my little boopy-doo faggy t-shirts were the least of my concerns. Do you know what I mean? But now the girls are like, what story am I gonna tell with my H&M separates?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what is the narrative arc of my boy wardrobe in the workroom? Girl, it is so crazy. They are out of control. You don't know anything about Global All Stars?
No, honestly, guys, unless I don't really have cable or anything, so unless I'm doing pit stop, I don't have that. I don't watch
I love that you paint this picture of like
Amishness.
Yeah.
Everyone here has seen my home on television, and I'm like, well, I wake up in my, you know, no electricity homestead.
I stumble out of the hay mattress at 5 a.m. to milk the cows.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch a lot of television. I mean, today I watched. Well, I was watching. That's why I like doing Netflix, because sometimes that's the only way I can enter the zeitgeist. Is like, oh, I saw that, and I saw it before you. I do feel really cunty when I see a billboard for a show that we've already seen.
Oh yeah, like I know what that is.
Oh, I'm walking through LA and to no one out loud, I'm like, seen it.
Did you see the Menendez documentary? Did you see what you're missing out? Because not to be crude, crass, vulgar, and predictable, but you do see full shaft, head, and you see full frontal nudity and no prosthetics. And it was sizable. Not that that matters. I would fuck a guy with an elevator button dick, you know. It was very bold and ballsy, pardon the pun. It was great.
That really brings me to something unexpected, which is I think that making fun of small dicks is tired.
You make me what?
It's very tired.
Like you think small dick hatred is tired?
Yeah, so like when I would watch, David would watch The Housewives, and I would watch it sometimes, and they would get drunk and like, my ex-husband has a little dick, and I was always like, I don't know. How come all of not talking about bodies is like, don't say that, you know what I mean? But it's still like, little dick bastard, I don't know. And I say that as someone with a huge dick, so it's nothing to
And it is a tough thing to shout advocacy for, because if they clap, then they're kind of outing themselves as
Right.
a small dick. I know a lot of people are just silently like,
Right.
But I mean, it's like berating somebody for their height. It's just the hand that you're dealt. You know what I mean? It's not fair.
And also, if size really mattered, don't you think the sex stores would be full of the biggest fucking dildos you could find? That's not the case.
And bone lengthening procedures would be like, I don't know, going to the dentist. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Do you guys know about that? You pay about $170,000, you can get your femur like snapped, and then you can grow about an inch or two over the course of like 18 months or something.
Well, you know what it is? I think it's the straight guys getting it.
Oh,
There's the gay guys. If you're short, just find one of those 6'3" freaks who like short guys, and then it's like beautiful. This kind of the wedding day is this beautiful stratospheric.
I mean,
avatar.
Yeah. If I were to like spend any moment at all, feeling bad for straight men, it would be for those shorties who struggle. Because
The short kings.
Short kings, yeah. I like that expression because it seems a little bit like, it seems like patronizing.
It's like saying this.
Patronizing.
But girl, you're rich in friendship. My light bill's turned off, ho, and my friends won't come over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You might be ugly and short and have a tiny little weenie, but you've got joie de vivre.
Yeah. You know what, girl? You've got low hairline energy, even though you're bald as hell. You know.
I've always respected your hairline on television. Tiffany Pollard. Listen, I don't know, TV, we really should just kind of appreciate that we are born in the same lifetime as her, because that's a 1 in a million type of lady. She is truly outrageous.
She's outrageous. She's wonderful and fabulous, and she's awesome.
Yeah. Do you think she would date a man with a small dick? I don't think she would care.
I don't know. I mean, the truth is, you don't always know what dick you're gonna get. And if you really like the person, do you really run out of the room if it's, you know what I mean? Who cares?
Oh yeah, no kidding. Especially
Because big dick surely can be disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
Listen, this is an objective fact. Back in the day, before Drag Race, when times were tough and I was hooking, I would, because due to
Not far from here. Some of your,
It was a perfect mixture of supply and demand in a moment in time, plus my age and my location, and I had a one-bedroom apartment in the middle of the city. Basically, I fucked a lot of straight guys. And I will tell you, and I'm telling the truth, I'm not bragging, it was so long ago, they were 10s. A lot of them were 10s. Really like Chris Hemsworth, Brad Pitt, Tom Hardy types. And those guys, typically, were fucking boring as hell in bed.
Right.
It was the guys who were like 4s, 5s, 6s with something to prove.
Right.
And they
Seriously.
they would put me through the ringer. It would come out of nowhere because they're very kind of nondescript. They're like 5'9", and you couldn't even pick them out in the lineup. And then all of a sudden your legs are glued to the ceiling and they're just like making you come 5-6 times. It's wild.
Oh yeah. Woo! But I think when I worked at the makeup counters, it was a similar approach. If you're smart, you don't go up to like the 19-year-old fucking hot girl and ask about makeup, because what is she, girl? As if I want that creature to crawl out from the back of the room. I want this thing I want this girl. Like, I want her to be like, hello. What type of makeup are you looking for? Because if she can do that morning sorcery and look great, I know she's got my back.
Right.
Because this hot bitch with perfect skin, I'm like, so what do we do? Sneeze on the makeup powder and walk out of here? Like that?
Yeah. She's like, have you ever thought about not being ugly?
Fuck. Damn. I was getting ready for this today and I did watch a film. I watched Scooby-Doo. And I turned on the cartoon for one episode and I was like, this isn't funny. I'm sorry. It's not. Flop. It's gonna flop.
Yeah.
People are laughing at just stupid thing. Well, that's fun,
That's
right?
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched the film and it's so good. And the wigs and costumes. You guys have seen these movies, right? Scooby-Doo.
There's a film?
Yes. The casting, Matthew Lillard as yes. And then Scooby-Doo is Scooby-Doo. This is Matthew Lillard, right?
Oh.
So this is his hair and everything in the first movie. He's so perfect. And
Wait. Rate him.
Rate what?
1 to 10.
Oh, rate. I was like, because we don't have good monitors up here, okay?
Pump it up. What do you say? You right there.
Rate him.
Yes, you. Rate him. That's what I was gonna
Seven,
say.
honestly, he's a
I would
really-
say 6 or 7 depending on the outfit and the smell.
Yeah, plus, and he's also obviously super hot in Scream, but he's,
Oh, and I just know he's got a cucumber dick.
hammered it.
Yeah.
Like, grandfather clock girl.
Swinging.
I think if he whipped it out, I would be like those green tubes in Mario. I would just jump in it. So this is, my issue is, okay, so I'm just gonna go through all the characters first.
Okay.
It's Matthew Lillard as Shaggy.
Yeah.
It's Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne. It's Linda Cardellini as Velma. You can go back to the other photo. We haven't gotten to what I'm gonna talk about yet.
Oh, she is stunning.
Yeah, she
Now,
really
is that a wig or is that her hair?
Oh, that's a wig for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have Freddie Prinze Jr. as.
Oh.
Yes. Ted, of course, yes. But now, my concern is this. In the first film, I watched both of them just tonight while you guys were putting on your lashes and all that. I was watching the films, doing my own I like to watch, talking about the, and the wigs in the first one are so good. The wigs and the makeup and the costumes are so good. I'm gonna show you guys the hair from the second movie. So go back to Matthew Lillard. Can we go back? We go back. This is very sophisticated what we're doing.
Pump it up.
Okay, so the visual aids are not working, but so this is Matthew Lillard from the second one. Look at this hair.
Yikes. That's a challenging look.
It's not.
Yes. That's not it. I think he's a 4 right there.
It's like a young Cole Sprouse situation. So that's Shaggy. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we have here.
That's it. Our control room is in revolt. There's a room to go.
Okay, so
This is crazy. This is a little crazy.
well, okay, no. Well,
This is a little crazy.
Well, this is from in the first one. She starts out with a full bowl cut, and then after the monster jumps in her body, she's all look. She has extra eye makeup on and flirty bangs because she's getting her confidence, right? How many of you lesbians would go off on this shit. Thank you. Because I don't think she's just, I think she would be like Pan. I think she's very open.
Oh well, yeah, she's extremely intelligent, she's well-read, she's erudite, she's open to new opportunities, she's always willing to risk a little danger.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She's
And she's the squirter. I mean, soaks the furniture.
yeah.
Plastic sheets or Wayfair only.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's gorge, and then let's keep going.
Yeah.
I also think she's a real lesbian. So this is the second one.
But I like this.
They give her this major like it's
No, this is great. This is great. Y'all can kiss my ass.
No, this is like she moved to East Hollywood and is like doing her own thing now. Like I don't like that.
Oh, she's selling jewelry on Etsy.
Yeah, I don't like that. Also, this is the haircut that only a super fucking hot person would get and then be like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I hate that.
This is not a fuck ass bob, right? Or is it? What is that?
This is an I've been ass fucked bob. Because I think she's a real lesbian. I think she's super lesbian. And I think Daphne's like, I'm lesbian too. It's like, girl, you got ate out. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't get
Oh, yeah.
Next picture.
Now, what about those M&Ms turning gay?
Because I was mad when they took away the one's white go-go boots.
I know.
Because that's my culture. You know what I mean? Let's see what's next. Come on, girls. It's one button in the control room, people. It's a left or right. Yes. So in the beginning of this film, he has like a surfer shag, and then 10 years later, he has this cute little Jane Lynch-like he looks. But then, see now this is the second movie.
No, that is the hate crime.
It becomes Lisa Rinna.
Oh my God. Who did he wrong?
Isn't that
What crime did he commit? This karmic comeuppance.
It's what, you know what it gives? Your Mima, like they knock on the door and she says, coming.
This is Lisa Rinna.
It's Raquel Welch.
It's Raquel.
It's the Raquel Welch collection.
What a prodigious feat to make him look like that.
And the first one with that tight blonde cut, he's so gorgeous. And then this just walked out on my iPad screen, and I, like Scooby-Doo, I was like, ooh. All right, let's see what's next.
Do they fuck?
Who?
Like these
all
people?
of them, yeah. They're both movies. They just fuck.
And they fuck the dog.
Everyone. Okay, this is her in the, I mean, it's really impossible to make her look even slightly fucking bad. Because I know all the girls here love her, and all you gay guys.
Yeah.
I know you Buffy faggots love her. So.
SMG, man.
SMG. I met her once and she came up to about my waist. And I said, how am I gonna introduce myself to her? And she said to me, Trixie, are we gonna do this? And she hugged me. Thank God, because I would have never broken the ice. Ever.
You just would have maintained a long, awkward stare right into her eyes.
No, I would have been, and I was sat next to her at an event, right next to her, and I would have been you modeling the chair. It's so bad. So this is the first movie. She looks great. Let's see her in the next one. I really have a problem. I have a problem.
And I need to talk to the hair and makeup department on this feature film because those are a bunch of dark-sided demon devils.
I know.
That is crazy.
And you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember at the end of Harry Potter when Ginny's supposed to look like a mom? That's kind of cute. And also the pose, I mean, she said...
It's so corny. I mean, I can model better than that even.
Yeah.
Damn.
The other picture was Daphne. This is Daphne. You know?
The Timu version.
Yeah, the Timu version. The Timu version.
This fucking the richest drag queen in the world is shopping on Timu, you guys. The kids are not all right. What is happening?
I think we have another photo, don't we?
Oh.
Is that it? Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, that's the end of that segment. precedent in the first film with good wigs, you're like, oh. And then there's also parts I felt, not to criticize an older movie, like I told you guys not to do about Top Model, but there's a part where Fred and Daphne switch bodies, and Fred is in Daphne's body, and he grabs her body and goes, I can look at myself naked, which, you know, not very 2024. That's not your body, man. Shut up, white man, you know, like, I was not.
So wait, they do fuck each other.
Well, and they kiss at the end of the first one. Okay. And they are romantic, but it's like a kid's film.
Okay.
So every time they're about to maybe have a moment, that goddamn computer dog, ooh, you know.
In the movies, when the big reveal happens, are there any like major star cameos or whatever?
Absolutely. There
Such as who?
Well, in the first one, they unveiled Mr. Bean.
Oh, that was the international appeal. International appeal.
And I don't want to ruin it, but the second one, it ends up being Alicia Silverstone.
Yes.
Local vegan. She doesn't live here.
Vegan. Oh my god. And star of this movie called Crazy House with a K. I don't think anybody has seen it except me. It's a recent feature film that you can purchase on YouTube. I stumbled upon it. She plays the wife of a big fat guy, and it's like a sitcom, right? It looks like Married with Children, the set. But girl, Mary, sweetie, Miss Silverstone engages in acts so untoward, so despicable, so blue and revolting, it would curl your hair. Necrophilia. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg, I swear to God. It is 3 Russian men come in to fix their like plumbing, and then there's a dead corpse in the wall, and then they fuck it. It's crazy. And she's in it, and I'm like, what is she doing? It's really wild.
Right.
You should watch it. Crazy House.
That reminds me, I think it was like last Halloween, there was this really, I wouldn't wear it shirt. Let's say I wouldn't wear it or buy it. It was a spooky, sexy shirt that said, "Dead girls can't say no."
Oh! No, well, you know what? I mean, it is true, but it's not good.
I was like, wow, somebody really went to a Halloween party and was like,
yeah. I like the
kill me and fuck me. Like, what is that? I don't know.
I like the shirt that says I may be low income, but I'm never low income.
That's right up there with 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. You know, that's the.
Give me 1 margarita in a soft my leg. Has anybody seen this substance yet?
Do it.
I'm just glad. No, I'm just glad. It is so wonderful, and I just hope if Demi Moore gets nominated for an Oscar, I don't think that she would, because it's a horror movie and it's pretty outrageous. But if she does, Mama, I'm gonna run naked through Hollywood again. But this time on purpose. It's gonna be my Super Bowl. It's gonna be my Stanley Cup. It's gonna be like the biggest moment
You'll
of my
accept the
life.
Oscar for her, I think.
What's that?
You'll accept the Oscar for her.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, whether she gets nominated or not.
Right.
Yeah, right. It is so good. And Margaret Qualley, who is an Nepo baby. Would you say Nepo or Nepo? Nepo, right?
They say Nepo.
She's a Nepo baby. Finding Nepo. She is Andy McDowell's daughter, but that doesn't mean she's any less talented. She's super talented. And did you know she's got a fake breastplate in that movie? Those titties are not hers. Isn't that crazy? Incredible work.
Do you think Nepo is as like sure of a like up the ladder as you think?
Yes, I do. But you know what though? We need, there is something interesting and cool about a dynasty.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you have Tippi Hedren, somebody else, and then Melanie Griffith, and then her daughter. You know what I mean?
Tiffany Hedren.
No,
Tiffany, and her son is Rob Schneider, whose daughter is Elle King.
Okay, yeah.
I made all of that up.
I know you did. Who is it? Is Melanie Griffith the daughter of Tippi Hedren? Yes. And then she was Dakota Johnson. No, she gave birth to Dakota Johnson. That's a dynasty.
Right.
So we're just, you know, waiting for Dakota Johnson to have a daughter, and she'll go into show business. And
Well,
then
Dakota, she made a byway to kill Ellen, and then.
Yeah, 2 keys of making it in Hollywood: have a famous parent and beat the shit out of Ellen
Yeah,
DeGeneres.
totally.
No, I love nepo babies. I wish I was one, but
Now, can I ask a question? Let's say, like, Sia just had a baby. Let's say her baby goes on to be successful in something not Hollywood related. Is that still nepo if they're like?
if she's a nepo bank teller?
That's what I mean. If your dad's George Clooney, but you're like, oh, I own 3 different franchises of Subway and they're very successful, are people like, fucking nepo?
No, I think it has to be in the same profession.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I would be the best nepo baby because I would never grow up. I would continue to wear that diaper until I was 42 years old.
I love that.
Goo gaga, I'm a nepo baby.
I think having rich parents would be so cunty. Like,
don't
first of all,
know.
no one ever admits to it.
No.
Because even if some of you are rich, you're gonna say that shit I fucking hate. We were rich, we were comfortable.
Yeah.
No, I was poor and it was uncomfortable. Okay? I hate that. We were just comfortable.
I know when they say
We were comfortable.
Well,
Because
we
we just
never-
with a bed made of money and we just were comfortable.
we never wanted for anything.
That's a good
No,
one.
but being rich is not all it's cracked up to be. I had one rich friend growing up, and her dad, they had to ride horses. They had to go skiing. Very dangerous, both of those activities are very dangerous. They had to go to the Cape.
I can't tell if are you being funny?
I'm not, well, no, I'm being truthful, but it also is humorous. No, it's true.
Do you know what else is
Martha's
dangerous?
Vineyard, what?
Do you know what else is dangerous? Malnutrition.
I
Taking a
know.
city bus.
Dying.
Dying. You know. I just think having rich parents would be fierce because I would love to be one of them. And I'm telling you, if I had rich parents, I'd be one of those bitches who would deny it till the last second. I would be rich my whole life, and then my 20-year-old friends would have like, broke ass parents, and I'd be like, me too. Like I would.
You would keep it a secret.
I would be embarrassed by my family, how rich they are. If people brought it up, I would get uncomfortable. I love that, like, play acting of like, stop, don't make me be rich. Like, I love it.
Don't make me drive that Beamer. Don't make me drive that Mercedes.
I love it because rich people are so mystifying. I'm talking generational wealth where like,
Yeah.
money just is, they can't even see it.
Like the Vanderbilts. It's
Yes.
like so rich they're not even really, they're on like another plane. They like
Yes.
see in different colors. Like everybody's like gray and yellow.
Yeah, because rich people do comedic shit. Like Vanderpump one time, she was coming to set to film something, and
Now, she's very rich.
she is, I think, right? Sure. And she has a few cars, and she couldn't find the keys to her Rolls Royce.
I mean,
So
she took Mama.
So she took her Range Rover, and she was like, "I'm slumming it today." But that's so fantastic because
She also has a poisonous moat around her house.
right,
She has a moat of water with robotic swans, and the water is poisonous, so if you try to cross it, you die.
Oh yeah, no, the swans are real. And when they
They
get
are?
sick, she has to put them in her car and take them to the vet. Oh yeah.
Rich people are fucked up.
Oh girl, I think she's building an ark. I think if something got serious, her house would just float away. She'd be like, bye.
What is it about rich people that they like when they do the crossover into animals? Like they have the children, they adopt the children, and then they go for the animals. What's that all about?
Well, I think exotic animals, so imagine your dog or cat, Bill, which is a vet, right? Y'all have vets, and you're like us, you have cats. Okay, I know a lot of cats. Even a domesticated animal, vet bills are expensive.
Yes.
So exotic animals, it's crazier.
Oh my god.
Their food or care, all that is
Like if your
more
peacock gets hives, or like you're like orangutan has shingles or whatever.
Which, by the way, did you watch that chimp show? I only know about it because I came back from break and everyone had tagged me as that woman. Which
I
is
know.
so proud of me.
I knew that if I clicked on that thing, I would see myself in that woman, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. What did she do with the chimps?
Well, it's kind of a window into, there's a scientist lady in it, that's like the terminology, scientist
Yeah,
lady.
lady scientist.
And she was like, the people who have chimps, often it's older women, and it's almost like an infant relationship. They said
Like
there's-
Bubbles. Michael Jackson Bubbles.
Oh, it's like the Powerpuff Girl? Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, I don't know if that was his baby. Like, did he treat like a baby?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these women in the documentary, they put them in the diapers, they have rattles, it's like a baby.
And then that baby rips your fucking face off.
Right.
It's crazy.
By the way, they have, what are those, wait, what are those silicone babies? I almost called them unalive babies, but that's not rebirth, afterbirth baby. They have them on Temu.
Of course they do. Jesus Christ.
And they have other kinds. They have a fairy kind with like ears and like big, like mystical Renaissance fair rebirth baby.
You know what you know?
And they have an alien one.
You need to
Very
get
curious.
one of these realistic human babies on Temu, get a stroller, go to the grocery store. You need to breastfeed. In the middle of the frozen food section. You need to do it.
Can I tell you
do
this?
it?
I think I told this on the YouTube channel, but I'll tell you.
Fine.
Did I tell you what the breast milk?
I don't know.
I told you guys, never mind. I'll tell that. Those of you who heard it, never mind. This lady was pumping breast milk and she was drinking alcohol. So when you're really pregnant and you just had a baby, you gotta dump the milk while you're drinking alcohol. So she has the pumps on while she's having the wine. She's like, if I don't pump it, even though I'm not feeding it, it will hurt, right?
Oh, right.
And so then after she goes to almost dump the milk, she goes, before I dump this, y'all tried breast milk? And I was like, it's early in the night. It's 7 p.m. Right, I'm not gonna try the Mike's Hard version of breast milk.
Can I get, excuse me, a bartender, can I get a boozy breast milk espresso martini? What the fuck?
This one has high hops. It's an IPA breast milk. Like,
That is crazy. Well, you know, my neighbor used to breastfeed while smoking and she blew the smoke away from the baby. Isn't that cunty?
that's like very, by the way,
She didn't really know about
very
science.
Val.
Yeah, amazing.
Very Val. You know, I looked up on the internet. This is crazy, dude, because I went on a deep dive on breast milk. I haven't even told you about this. I've been on the internet about breast milk. So the average age for stopping breastfeeding, I thought it was maybe 2 years. I thought it was maybe, I don't know. I thought probably once, kids probably start to want like the food you have as an adult, and that's probably natural. The experts say the natural age to stop breastfeeding is between 2 and 7. 7. Can you imagine?
You're reading, like your child is reading Pride and Prejudice. Sucking the milk from your breast. That is
It's
insane.
years. What I love about it is like, because by the way, that's 2nd grade. So like, imagine you're like, I'm just gonna stop by my kid's 2nd grade class, and I love it.
It's like he's wearing corduroys and loafers and he's breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding. He has a suit on.
Yes.
But the internet said that.
Mark's
experts say
brother's
that it's-
breastfeeder.
But the internet said that as long as it's amenable between the baby and the mom, it's like considered natural and healthy up until 7.
Hey, listen, you know, it takes all kinds.
But
It's the topsy-turvy world we live in.
But then I fucking read this. So there was a place in New York City where this woman was freezing her breast milk because she had too much. Some women produce so much they have a surplus, and some women have a hard time producing all this. It's really pretty. And I didn't expect you to be wet. Okay. It's like a mud sculpture. White mud. And they said this guy, he was a chef, and he started using the extra breast milk to make cheese. And it was for his friends and family because I think it's still considered black market. And he was saying, like, some vegans were like, this is the only type of cheese I feel comfortable having. But then I thought of this, you guys. If we're all babies at some point, we've all fucking had the breast milk. So it's sort of like, it's not the weirdest, but it is weird, but it's not the weirdest.
Black market breast cheese is not the
I'm just like,
weirdest. Honey, what are you doing? I'm on Temu shopping for black.
no, There are some things you get on Temu, and there's some things you don't. I would go down to the LA farmer's market. I would approach a woman,
What kind of cracker do you serve? Breast market? Is it a soft cheese or a hard cheese?
Well,
like a camembert or a brie or like a...
I looked it up.
Okay.
Because there was people talking about what it tasted like. I can't believe I looked all this up. Okay.
I mean, you're from Wisconsin, you're a cheese expert.
Yeah, I guess. Not that much of an expert. Because guess what? I asked Val, how long did you breastfeed us? Like my youngest sister, Desiree I said, Mom, some moms stop at 2 years, some moms stop at 8 years or whatever. Mom, when did you stop? She said 3 months.
I couldn't wait to get your fucking face off my tip.
And Val said, that's good. By the way, that bitch is on my list. She is so fucking horsey.
If I had a baby, I would just give it Celsius. Like, there's vitamins and like, come on, let's do something. Right. Yeah.
Only 10 calories a can?
Yeah, it's sugar-free.
Yeah. And 7-Eleven usually has them 2 for $6.
You go to BJ's, you go to Sam's Club, and you go to Costco.
I went to Costco,
Oh, yeah.
wiped out, $776 gone. I bought 9 onions.
This bitch goes to the fucking wholesaler and gets all perishables.
The girl, it's counting. But guess who has 36 Gillette Mach 3 razor blades? 36 refills for $40.
It's like you're saving money.
It's like they're paying me. You know what I mean?
Now, speaking of money, I want to just really take a moment to acknowledge a cultural moment that has happened that has given me great pleasure. I am a movie lover. I love motion pictures. I love going to the theater. I love the box office. I love all that stuff. And when Joker 2 flopped and The Terrifier Part 3 made so much money, I think it is the cuntiest third ever. Did anybody see The Terrifier? It is so gross. It is so, I really encourage you to see it. Whether you're a horror fan or not, it doesn't matter. This is a film that every human eyeball should see at least once. I really think so. And this is a little spoiler, I'm gonna say it, I don't care, close your ears if you don't want to hear it, but
every human eyeball should see once.
Yeah.
How would I, in each eye, see that movie a different number of times?
no, you should, both of them. Yeah. Yeah. But that clown sticks a chainsaw up a guy's ass, and you see every fucking gory detail, and just when you think, you're like, this couldn't possibly get any grosser, it absolutely does. And then it's just right in half, and then the dick and the balls too. Oh, the people in the theater were cheering. It was a magic moment. I was like, we're back.
Did you get to go to like a
A sneak preview. Like, I went with people who really wanted to see it.
Was it like a red carpet?
No, there was not a red carpet. It's not that kind of movie. This is for like psychos and freaks, But the Joker premiere was actually premiering across the street. I swear to God, it was like a big hubbub on Sunset Boulevard or Hollywood Boulevard, and it was like we have the Joker people, like big stars, and then all of us like hunchback, buck-toothed, like squinty-eyed freaks, nutting for gore. It was so fun. I loved it so much. That's all.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then I want to see Joker 2 now because I didn't watch the first one because let's just say the clientele that loved it, the neckbeard mom's basement shit, I was like, if they love it, I'm gonna hate it. But since they hate this one, I said,
I think you should skip it and just watch The Terrifier.
I think I should. Yeah,
I swear to God, you're gonna love it. I know you are. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be your favorite movie.
Do you think it's gonna gross me? Because I have a hard time with that stuff. Like, I can't do Saw and all that.
Oh, then this will be fine. It's like a playful, the tone is very playful.
I can see you thinking. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if a girl like me would like a movie like that.
I think the coolest thing about The Terrifier, though, is that, I mean, the first two are bad movies. We all know this is a fact. They're very bad movies, but Art the Clown is a kind of like a silent Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
Because he's very, I mean, super animated, and in my opinion, extremely gay. Like, he's like... he literally is like, that's what he does. It's like so flamboyantly faggoty, and then he's like, before you know it, you're like, oh my god, that clown is so fucking gay with black teeth, weird, wow. And then he's got a chainsaw up your ass. It's crazy. He's like, it's crazy.
You know what I watched in the hotel? Last night I went to sleep and it was playing, and then all day while I napped, it was playing.
What?
Catfish. Catfish MTV.
I've never seen a single episode.
Well, MTV now is 14 hours a day Catfish, and the other 10 is Ridiculousness. It's just, you watch Ridiculousness?
I've never seen it.
Okay, it's Rob Dyrdek, baseball cap, hoodie, different variation every day, but never the same. Chanel West Coast sits on the couch, and I think her job is actually doing nothing. She just laughs.
Okay.
And then it's pretty much just showing videos from the internet. And I wish we had a job like that.
Yeah, that's
I guess we do at Netflix.
Yes, we do,
Okay,
actually.
never mind then. But then I watched Catfish, and I think there is something really LGBTQ about Catfish.
What do you mean?
Because so often the catfish is some kind of gender swapping situation. Like so often it is, I think a lot of these people they're on their journey to their gender expression, and pretending to be someone of the other gender on the internet is their main outlet of that.
Okay.
So like, you know, that guy you've been talking for 5 years, that's a woman named Angel. You know what I mean? It's usually kind of a gender swapping.
Are people really talking? Are people really doing correspondence online for 5 years without at least video jerk-offs?
Baby, if you guys have seen this, you know that this is true. There is
Are
a
you
guy-
serious? For real.
Faggot, there was a guy who swore up and down he was in a long-distance, long-term relationship with Katy Perry. And even after they got like a video from Katy Perry saying, I'm not her, he was like, I don't know. I think she's just been busy. Like,
Are they?
well, so a lot of times it's because the reveal is always what you wait for, right? You wait for the scintillating reveal where that thing comes out of the house and you go, oh my god. Because it's never, I would say 1 in 10, it is the person.
Ooh,
And it's such a
legends.
fucking letdown. I get so mad when Beth has been Beth the whole time and she walks out and I'm like, fucking Beth. Like, just FaceTime. We could have all gone home by now.
Oh, you know what? It's like in the substance. It's like you're talking to Margaret Qualley, but then at the date, it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And you have to, I can't believe, do you hate me? I feel like you hate me. You haven't seen these are 2 of my favorite movies that have changed my life. Movies that have molded me
And
as
they
a
both
person.
come out in the last 2 weeks.
Time is a flat circle, bitch, you know?
You wanna know why, bitch? Because you do this to me every fucking 6 weeks. Every goddamn 6 weeks, this whore is like, oh my god, you have to see Bloobity and the Boo Boo. It changed my life. And then a week ago, I never hear about that movie again. You said this about The Terrifier too.
No, that was just
She
about
did. Go back on the podcast and fucking listen to it. You were all here.
But you know, things change and things, you know, after 2, there's 3. So, you know what I mean? There's a logic to it.
Well, you love this movie because of, it's not, you know, it's the substance of it. Bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. Oh, that's
Mama,
bad.
I'm telling you, you are going to die. What?
I'm sorry, can you
Is it
cue
the
the track?
killer?
Cue the track.
Is it the killer?
Just hit the track. What would you
I was truly, my heart like really skipped a beat. I was like, oh, she's not gonna sing. Please don't let her sing.
What would you do if I just didn't tell you about a number, and not only did I have a number, it was seated in a Daphne outfit?
You went to, after you got through the first line of the song, I I would have been back at the hotel with cucumber slices on my eyes and red. I would have run so hard and fast.
I would do Black Eyed Peas too. I would do all the parts. All the parts. People in the place!
Let me ask you a serious question. So now that you've, the BBC article, as I'm sure you all have read, struggling. Is it true? The BBC, the fucking British Broadcasting Company, printed an article called "Struggling Drag Artist Takes a Step Back." Front page news, your vacation.
It is the first day of the vacation. She screenshots it and sends it to me every day for like 2 weeks.
I never read the article, by the way. It was like truly dumbfounding. So what did you learn on this incredibly impactful, world, newsworthy sabbatical?
Why do you have to walk out during my personal story part? You were getting back to your seat for the personal story. You had to pee. That's tough. You know, we don't come to Providence a lot, and you pee all the time. So just saying, if you love Trixie and Katya, you would have worn the catheter. Besides, you've heard the pod, you know we don't shut up. And this is the unedited version. People are always like, I dream of you, I want to see this unedited.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. It's sad. I guess I learned that all the shows I promote, do you guys want to watch my TV show? Do you guys want to listen to this music? Do you guys want to come and see me on tour? You gotta promote. Nothing hit the presses harder than me doing nothing.
Crazy. It's
Trixie
upside
Mattel
down.
does nothing, front page.
Yeah. Wall Street Journal, New York Times,
Totally.
San Francisco Chronicle, Boston Globe, the Nantucket Gazette. It was crazy.
Well, I got
Splashed. I mean,
I got very Amish though, because I was off social media, so all I did was live on Reddit and Temu.
which is very Amish.
Yeah,
If we know anything about the Amish, they are on Temu and Reddit.
I get there's an Amish Reddit.
The Amish are on Temu and Reddit, you freak.
I wanted to get away from the freaks of the internet, so I went to Reddit and Temu. And Temu's wild, right? It really changed everything for me. And then Reddit has been crazy because I spent time on Reddits that were so crazy that I don't know how I found. One of them was called "Am I Ugly? Be Brutally Honest." Which, you know, a lot of Reddit is people posting pictures and being like, am I hot? Am I not hot? Or things like M to F fashion, like I'm just learning to dress, like can you teach me more about proportions? Sometimes it's helpful.
Or like how to get a frozen rat out of your laundry. Like, like it's like very specific.
Right. Sometimes it's really specific.
Yeah.
Like, help me with my earring fashion if you are a stud chick in the Philadelphia area. You know,
R/recently divorced mother of two finds frozen rat in laundromat by herself on a Thursday. And huge arguments in the comments.
Heated.
Pressed.
Yeah, it's fierce. So then this one's called "Am I Ugly? Be Brutally Honest." I really encourage you guys to check it out because I think the people who submit pictures, they know what they're in for. And the problem is they're often so young. I'm like, God, you're 19. You want to hear what Reddit thinks of your face? Might as well get fucked by the chainsaw, honestly.
But I got a real slap in the face for you, hand reality. Honey, those aren't the pictures of they're sending pictures of their friends.
Well, no.
Yes, duh. I mean, that's pure evil. That's real evil. But don't you think, like, it logically follows, like, who would be that masochistic to send their own picture?
Well, what does it say about me that I didn't even consider that? And that's the first thing you thought of. I'll see a post of me on there. Am I ugly? Be honest. It'll be.
I put that BBC article as soon as I She looks like she's ready for vacation.
Struggling Drag Race star takes a big dump. That's what it shows. On Reddit, it'll be a picture of someone, and it's often, well, it's men and women, it's a good mix. And a lot of times, you guys, they will say, one of them was like, am I ugly? Guys won't talk to me. The first comment will be like, well, first of all, you dress like a lesbian. It's like, damn. Which could mean anything.
Right.
Not helpful.
No.
But sometimes one of them was like, am I ugly? The first comment was, you look like if OnlyFans had cows. Oh yes. Horrible. I mean, sometimes it's like, you look amazing for 50. If you're under 40, you need to stay home. It'll be so mean like that. And recently, one of them was so great. What did I just read the other day? One of them was like, oh God, what was it? Oh, it was like ugly as a dog, but I'd still glaze you. It's wild. I really recommend all of you never go there. That's kind of my fun story. That's what I did on my break. I don't know, I just think like, they are submitting and asking what do you think, but also it's like,
I'm gonna post my picture on that thing tonight. And I won't take offense because I can change this.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I can do like a different something with my hair.
Well, there's kind of a double standard because with the men, they'll comment like, oh bro, you just need to clean up your skin and go to the gym. They always just say like, wash your face and go to the gym, whatever.
Really?
Yes. And then with the women, it'll be like, I hate that piercing in your left ear. It's like so specific.
I need to chainsaw up that pussy.
Yeah. It's really wild. I'm not open to that.
No.
I don't know what you get from that.
I think it's a weird masochistic thing. I don't know. Did you watch any of the pods that I hosted while you were gone? Reported on is that I went to work. Struggling drag artist goes to work 2 to 3 days a week and sometimes for 4 hours at a time.
Struggling Drag Race star takes a step forward. There are a few phones that say, not the boreworm.
Oh my God. I gotta tell you that it's sometimes I have to pinch myself sometimes because the moment that whore T.S. Madison sat down on the couch, I knew I was in for the ride of my life. She poured all those curves into that little chair with her spandex dress, and everything that came out of her mouth was like a sexual meme. It was so incredible. Not the boreworm. And if you watch the movie, that's not how she said it. She's just like, no, not the boreworms. And then T.S. Madison's read is like, oh, God, I love her so much.
Can I tell you guys one other crazy thing from Reddit? I think I've told you this before. This is my fucking favorite. So I've been thinking a lot about children. I had a complete 360 on children because, wait, 180, not 360. I'm sorry, a 360 roundhouse kick to the child's face. Because let me blow your minds. I used to think kids sucked, but let's be honest. Are adults that great? No. So I was like, okay, I'm Googling how gay people having babies, how do queer people do pregnancy or adoption, whatever. I don't know, right? Because everybody, like who I know as kids, is some rich person who just did the rich person thing, which is not like...
What, they snatch one out of the air?
No, they get like a baby broker to do all the work. They're baby broker? Yes!
Okay.
So this, that shadow scared me. I was like, and I was like, oh wow, this Reddit is for like F to M moms. And I was like, or like parents. And I was like, wow, a whole Reddit devoted to like female to male people using the miracle of a uterus to like still. I was like, there's so many people on this Reddit. This is like, who knew so many men were using their uterus to do this?
Is that what you're gonna do? No, like trick some F to M into having your baby.
Well, then I realized F to M means in Reddit world, first time mother. There's so many trans guys now. This is amazing.
So many trans guys have great recipes. culture and also it's questions. So
Yes.
here we go.
Before we do the questions,
sorry.
we always forget to say this at the end, but thank you guys for listening to good podcasts and so many bad ones.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy you guys take the time to listen to
Yeah.
our medium good ones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We might not be true crime, but you know, why are there so many true crime podcasts? What is that? What is that?
I think, you know what I think it is?
Says the woman who loves chainsaws up the butt. Like,
I think it's because we all want our life to mean something, and we all want our death to mean something. And when someone dies and it's rehashed for episodes, I think it makes us feel like our deaths really mean something. I know it's kind of dark, but that's what I think.
okay, that's an interesting theory. So what is in the true crime struggling drag artist gets murdered documentary, how do you get killed? You're producing this documentary, it's going up on Netflix next week. How do you
You
get
know what would
murdered?
happen to me?
What?
I was in Alaska on my break, and I was on a mountain, and I was doing that thing where you stand on the edge for a picture, and you go, whoa! You pretend to fall. I would pretend to fall and then fall.
Did you try to pinch the sun?
No. Well, how would you die?
I don't know. You do this and then it's... So Brandon...
I think a blonde person living in California, if you don't wear sunblock, I think we know. You know what I mean?
What?
We have direct sunlight at all times, and you're blonde. The sun's you're gonna be your killer if you're not careful.
No. I'm gonna die I think I'm gonna die somehow in the middle of the ocean. I can feel it. I think I'm gonna get dropped out of a helicopter. I think somebody's gonna push me out of the helicopter.
I also found on TikTok the other day, there's a brand of, you know, people are like, I'm scared of trypophobia, I'm scared of holes. But they're not, but they're trying to be like funny.
Scared of holes?
Yeah, I'm scared of clowns, scared of whatever. There's a very big fear on the internet of people afraid of like sunken ships, afraid of like furniture and structures that are submerged by water. Ooh. So like the Titanic, what is it called? Submechanophobia. By the way, only the front and center mentally ill person would know. If we would have performed underwater in a boat tonight, you would have been like, fuck those hoes.
Wait, so would they freak out if they had a pedicure?
No, they're not afraid of water. They're afraid of like, oh, I'm scuba diving and I'm under a structure that got submerged.
Oh, you're in some kind of wreckage.
Yes. Now my thing is, when would that come up?
Yes, and also I can't help but like think of those billionaires who try to go down to the Titanic. I'm sorry, that's so funny to me. They just like, yeah.